Alright, JkdaPlague back with another video for you guys. I'm dropping in on that one. Playing down Soraka in the bottom lane. Let's just go over this, and since we did join this late, I'll try and see if I can tell what happened. It looks like bottom lane did get a kill. Um, Maybe on their own. Yeah, it looks like it was on their own. Soraka and Ezreal were able to take down Sona Corki, and yeah, I can see how that happens. Ezreal's really hard to trade with if he's leveling Essence Lux, and he's hard to trade with Soraka there as well. So I mean, that's a good lane composition against Sona Corki. Sona's fallen out of popularity a lot recently. I mean, she has great poke and her ultimate's really good, but I mean, compared to everybody else, I mean, everybody else just kind of does more as a support, able to help them win the lane a lot better. Sona's still a decent support, but I mean, she's just not as popular as everybody else is right now. And I personally don't think she's weak. I just think she just needs to be needs to be certain matchups and certain lane combos that she only really works well with. But it looks like we do have Tristana coming down. Drake Demon on Tristana. Surprised he's not playing Blitzcrank. Coming down looks like it is. Yes, it is AP Tristana. She is middle. And she is even doing. She's actually winning in CS against Morgana. And it could be due to her range. She does still have range. She has good poke with that. I mean, Morgana's still, pretty healthy. But I mean, Daydreamin is up a level. It looks like, yeah, about half a level. But meanwhile, these kills, looks like Nocturne died and Riven has a kill on the other side. So it looks like Riven did pick up a kill. I'm going to guess that it was early because Alistar actually has an assist. No, Alistar is the jungler. So Alistar looks like he did get a gank off Tom, but it looks like Riven actually died to maybe a tower or minions in the meantime. And she died twice considering. So, I mean, she either died twice to turret and minions or, something else, which is kind of weird. Not sure what was going on there, but we're just going to start this game up now. And, sorry. Sorry, I have to clear my throat apparently. Whoa, giant missile. Whoa, it's like a shell, blue shell. Gonna hit that. Okay. Anyways, Nocturne. We're having Nocturne up top. Sorry, I was very distracted by that blue shell. By that thing. Did not see it was going on. But yeah, that's right. Tristana is coming down on bottom for a gank. Looks like Ezreal and Soraka. Sona's going to get it very low, and Ezreal's going to be able to pick up that kill. Now they're turning on to Corki. Corki's taking lots of damage. The exhaust goes out to him, and there's a double kill for Soraka. Now, just Soraka is very low, but I don't know if she has the damage. Daydreamer does have the damage to kill it, but it's going to be at the cost of her life, and Ezreal's going to pick up a kill. 3-for-1 exchange. Bottom lane. Wow. So big, and I'm surprised we're seeing a Nocturne top lane. I actually don't mind. I haven't seen Nocturne top lane in quite a long time. He's not usually seen. He's got okay laning, but I mean, it kind of relies on the some mana farming with his Q, pretty much. And he kind of pushes the lane unintentionally with his passive, and that's not very good to like push the lane unintentionally, especially as a top laner, because I mean, it can really like cause ganks to come your way. But Morgana pushing middle since Tristana is gone, but it looks like Riven's actually going to go aggressive up top, doing tons of damage, putting her at half health. The fear is going out onto Riven. They're both at half health, but I do not think, no, they're just going to both back off with chug their health potions. But I mean, Riven will probably come out ahead in that. Nocturne does have a passive healing ability though. But Riven's got 2 Doran's Blades, and she is going to be able to heal up off of Lifesteal and do a bit more damage. Nocturne does have the fear, and he's running out of mana. But I'll have to say, it looks like both Alistar and Nautilus are going to come for a gank. They're both going to spot each other. There's the hook going on onto Alistar. Alistar is going to get slowed. Saintvicious is in a horrible position. I just realized he's in this game. Nocturne is going to come down. There's the Pulverize hitting 2 players. Nocturne is going to get very low. Saintvicious is going to flash out, but Nautilus is going to flash as well. Try and land the snare. It's not going to happen. He did land a little bit of slow, though, but Saintvicious is going to be able to get out. Now here comes Tristana trying to come in up here as well. Morgana came up as well, and nobody is going to die in this exchange. Everybody getting out. Summoners did go out. Alistar and Nautilus did use their summoners. Looks like Nocturne did not use his ghost in order to get out of there, and nobody else really used summoners, actually. So just Alistar and Nautilus used it, and so I didn't realize Saintvicious. We have Saintvicious and Nhatwen. Nhatwen. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. It's too complicated, man. Too complicated. But now we can see, let's go back to everyone, go kind of back to farming. Might not see a gank so quickly again. But actually, I want to look at bottom lane, since Ezreal and Soraka seem to be completely just dominating their lane right now. You got a 1-0-3 Ezreal and a 3-1-1 Soraka, and it's just so strong right now. At bottom lane, they just keep forcing Corki to go back. I mean, he's got 49 CS to Corki's only got 27. Ooh, Riven's actually going to be coming middle for a gank, but I don't know, Morgana is just so hard to gank. Here they come, there's the slow. The Black Shield might be a little bit too early. I don't think it's going to be able to use force to flash, but Riven's going to flash as well. The ultimate comes out, whoa. Riven ultimate just doing so much damage, not going to allow the second part of that ultimate to tick off, but Nautilus is going to come and be dishing a lots of damage. There's the ultimate coming out. He's going to be able to pick up this kill on Riven for himself and be sure to pick up that red buff. It's going to be very nice for him having that red buff taken away from Riven. Give him the slight advantage in the jungle, in his jungle ganks, given that Riven is not going to have red buff anymore. But, I mean, if we go back to bottom lane, I really wanted to look at it, man. 3-1 Soraka. She's already on 2 gold per 5s. Sona just has 1. And so Soraka's going to be slowly snowballing, getting more gold. And they're just completely zoning out. They're both level 6. So the other team's both only level 4s. And this is the plus side of Nocturne top, because he can really push the lane very quickly, farm very easily. He's such a good farmer top lane. But I mean, his weakness is also in that if he doesn't want to push, it's kind of hard to not push because he's got all of his last hitting abilities kind of push, and his passive really does that. So I mean, that's mostly why you don't see him. I mean, he does have a kind of a passive sustain with his Umbra Blades, but I don't know. I don't have to see it more in order to give a good opinion about it. But I mean, I would think that just because of his natural pushing ability, Ezreal's just got that awesome poke ability right now. So it's just Soraka infusing him just over and over. You're just able to get those nice constant arcane shift Qs, and it's so good. It's such good poke, and given that he's level 7, he's got those abilities. The abilities are really strong right now. It's just so hard for Corki to do anything on last hit at all. And now he's going on to Sona. Sona's taking lots of damage. The Ignite goes down. The Exhaust is going down. There's the ultimate. Not going to hit him, though. And Sona's going to barely get out of there with her life. Any damage probably would have been able to take her out. Ezreal is just so strong. Nocturne is here as well, but that ward is going to spot him. So he's just going to have to go back in that brush now. But again, as we look at the CS, 78 to 30. This game is just not looking good for Red Team right now. Their AD carry is just falling just constantly more and more behind. I mean, Ezreal's sitting on his level 2 boots and 2 Doran's blades, and Corki's only got his 2 Doran's blade, and it looks like Ezreal is even coming in to zone him under tower, just poking him out there, getting out with Arcane Shift, not going to take any damage, but Tristana is coming down. She did get caught by the ward. She was pinged, so Ezreal and Soraka are going to back off. Tristana notices Morgana coming down as well. But Nautilus is going to ulti onto Riven. Nocturne is going to ulti as well. The ult is going to hit. She is locked into the fear. Can she get away? No, she can't. The fear is going to go off, but she runs away. There's the snare from Nautilus. There's the ignite coming out. One more auto attack is going to do it. And meanwhile, bot lane looks like Alistar was coming down for a gank as well, but nothing's going to happen out of that. That ward is going to spot them. Good ward coverage for blue team. I mean, Yatwin is always so good at placing good wards, knowing when at timing to do it. And that's just something Yatwin's always been able to do very well. I've watched several of their TSM Evo games, and like, you can really see how much like their ward coverage is. Like, it's like their specialty is ward coverage. Granted, in MLG against Orb, I don't know, they didn't have the wards in time. And notice it, but Nautilus is going to get caught doing the wraiths, caught out of position. But here comes Tristana. Tristana's going to jump in there, doing tons of damage in there. Morgana's trying to come in there and help him. Demo's going to fail his flash, and that's going to cost him his life. Now Red Koopa's in a horrible position. There's the ultimate from Alistar, punting him away, but he's going to keep chasing him. There's the pulverize. Tristana's a bit scared. Just an ultimate from her. Daydream not getting one auto attack off. There's the Dark Biting hitting Alistar, but maybe they can catch her. Hop will be coming off of cooldown in 3 seconds. And can Daydream land this next hit? Her ultimate should be up. And there's no ultimate. There's the ultimate coming out from Morgana though. Where's Tristana's ultimate? Oh, she must have used it on oh yeah, that's right, she used it on freaking what's his face? Him. But they're gonna be able to pick up that kill. 2 kills for them, 2 for 1 exchange. Red team really starting to run away with this game. I'm sorry, blue team. Yeah, red team's really starting to run away with this game, getting kills everywhere. And it's really starting to show. Tristana now has a DFG. Her burst is going to be so strong. Up top, Riven's doing lots of damage onto Nocturne. Nocturne's starting to run out of mana. He'll try to heal with those Umbra Blades, but I mean, it's going to be enough. It doesn't heal that much when you're taking that amount of harass. Nocturne's going to be forced to go back yet again. And that's just not what you want to happen when you're top lane. You don't want to have to keep going back. Looks like Alistar's actually coming up, trying to get a brush kick. Nautilus is coming around as well. Neither of either teams know that their jungler is there, but I think Alistar is the better one in this case, and they do catch Nautilus out. Alistar's just going to zone him out and let Riven deal with Nocturne. Riven's actually going to turn around and turn her attention onto Nautilus. Nautilus is going to ult Riven, try and keep the damage going away, but Denlo's taking so much damage, and they're going to be able to pick that up. Saintvicious wants to keep going for this, and I think they could. Riven not making a good decision there, in my opinion. I think they could have kept going for it. And we have bottom lane. Go back and check that out real quick. Looks like Tristana is coming down again, yet again for a gank, and the ward is not there this time. And so they're going to come in the ward. The minions are going to spot her. Not Yawlin actually having a horrible time, but they're going to just turn on the Daydream. And Daydream, I thought he had the damage, but just does not have the birds to take down Soraka and Ezreal. So bad play by Daydream. Should have waited for his team at least before really doing anything. Now Riven's starting to really push this lane. Going to get a lot of tower damage on that. And yet again, they're just completely zoning out. 3 levels ahead. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. There's no farm coming out for them. We look at Corki's got 52. Ezreal's got double the CS and more. I mean, even Soraka's probably got, like, you know, Sona's winning in CS actually. So Sona winning the CS battle of the supports. So Sona doing her part. But man, Corki's just falling so far behind. If we actually look at her items, she's still sitting on her 2 gold per 5s. They actually haven't gone back yet, I guess. She has sitting on 1,550 gold. And Ezreal's sitting on about almost 3,000 gold, so they definitely want to go back. They probably, but I mean, they have such an advantage, and they can really keep on pushing it. Man, I'm feeling this upside again. They can really keep pushing it. Like, they don't have no reason to go back. Nobody's been ganking for them, and even if somebody does gank, they're strong enough to probably take them. And everybody knows this, and it looks like Alistar's not coming for a gank. You probably want to see a double gank bottom, and that'll really help out. But they're going to give maybe this blue to Tristana. No, it looks like Alistar's actually going to be the one who takes it. And it looks like, yeah, bot lane's finally going to go back, maybe. Yeah, they're finally going to go back. And they don't have any wards. They definitely need to go buy some at least. But it looks like Nautilus is going to set up for a gank. But Alistar's coming as well. Wow, the damage burst from Tristana is just so good. And that's just going to completely wreck Morgana. Tristana's just going to be able to hop away, getting that kill, able to hop away yet again. And Tristana's just going to get out of there A-okay. And wow, the burst from Tristana is just so high right now with that Deathfire Grasp and her ultimate. Oh, that W is just so much, and just constant trading going up top. And now Nocturne just not doing very well. He had to get 2 gold per 5s in order to try and keep up. I mean, if we look at the CS, he's losing by 23 and 2 kills. I mean, Riven has died a few times, but I'm not even sure how she died. I feel like it's a bug. I honestly want to say, it's because I just don't feel like, it doesn't feel like she's died just because of the fact that she's ahead in experience and levels. And CS, it just doesn't feel like she's died. I mean, if you died that early twice, like, you would feel it in the CS. You would feel it in CS, really, and in levels. So I don't think she died. I'm starting to think that that's just a bug, which it most likely is. And if anybody knows anything about it, like, feel free to leave a comment about it, because I am curious to know. But Riven going back, getting her BF sword, gonna go for that Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster, a really good item. Alistar's actually coming in for a gank. Saintvicious. Ninjaken's gonna face check the brush. There's the headbutt. There comes the pulverize. No, he's not gonna pulverize. He knows to wait for the shield. Good time waiting for the shield to run out. And Ninjaken, there's no way you're getting out of this. He tries to ghost away, run the other way, but it's not gonna matter. Hayplot's gonna hit that ultimate, and nice ultimate there. Nice play by Saintvicious, waiting for the shield to go away. Really been practicing as Alistar jungle as of late. Alistar's a very insanely strong, annoying jungler, and Denlo needs to be careful. They could easily dive him. He knows this, so he's going to get out of there. And this tower is going to go down. The first tower is going to go to red team.
Has been destroyed.
And wow, they're going to start taking that gold. And red team is looking, you know, better up top. I mean, Riven's starting to get pretty strong. And Tristana is also going to get pretty strong. But the real problem down here is blue team's Ezreal and Soraka. I mean, Soraka has 3 kills. She's got like she's almost got like all the items she really ever needs to support ever needs to get. And Ezreal is sitting on 2-0-3. So I mean, he's got going for that last whisper, and they're even freezing the lane, just making Corki go somewhere else for CS. And so bot lane has just been freezed. Would be a great time probably for Soraka to leave. He sees that Corki's gone. I mean, now they know. But it looks like maybe Riven and Tristana maybe want to get a gank down on bot lane. But they really need to shut down this Ezreal. Ezreal is the big problem here. And here comes Daydream. He's going to land the slow onto Ezreal. Uses the ultimate on Soraka. Try and get him out of there. Here comes Riven coming in. Does she have the speed to catch up? She is hopping. She is ulting. I don't think she's going to be able to catch it. Forces a flash, actually, out of Ezreal. So a flash for a flash. No, she didn't use her flash, actually. So dash for a flash. Wow. She used her ultimate on nothing, but what else was she going to use on? But this can open up Dragon for them. Ezreal is out of Flash, does not have the... They're not in position, really. They might be able to do this pretty fast, and this Dragon would help them. And it looks like maybe they want to try and stop it. Nocturne is top. It will be a 4v5, though, so I don't think they want to. And Nocturne's going to try and push down this tower. It is very low. It's going to go down. So they're going to trade the tower for Dragon. And in my opinion, I always like towers better. And Nocturne might be even get more damage onto this next tower. But it looks like Alistar is coming down as well. And now Nocturne needs to be careful. They do catch him with the ward sways. He's going to spot him. He's going to get a little bit of damage on this tower. And I always like damage. People underestimate getting damage onto towers quite a bit, in my opinion. When getting onto damage onto a tower can be pretty good. It, you know, allows backdooring later, allows less time taking it down. So I mean, damage on the towers is pretty good. So I mean, they took down the first tower, got some damage on the second tower. Granted, it wasn't a lot, but still some damage for a dragon. They didn't give up any kills either, so that's good for them. I mean, they did lose Flash though, so oh well. Nocturne's now getting his wriggles. He's going to be able to tank a little bit more. Going to have grabbing a ward also, so he's going to have a couple of wards, allow for some map control. So yeah, it might be a little late of a buy considering the laning phase is over, but I mean, about 18 minutes in, laning phase being over for him, I mean, that's pretty alright, but it looks like he's just going to head back to lane anyways. He needs to catch him in that CS. He is 102 to 138 CS. He also down 3 kills. So Nocturne is kind of losing to Riven right now. Even in late game, Riven is way stronger than Nocturne, unless Nocturne kind of gets tanky. Sorry, tanky, which it looks like he is building. Oh man, Daydream is going to get caught out here. He lands the hook, and Daydream is going to get ulti, and he's just going to get blown up. No hope for him to escape. Really bad decision there. They did not have the ward coverage. It looks like he was wanting to come down for a gank. But, I mean, Denlo was sitting in the bush, waiting. Very nice wait there in the bush for him. And Nocturne's really putting the pressure up top. I really like this from those kind of pushing lanes. They just keep pressure up top, and he's just so fast that he's able to get away from Riven. But Riven's got those hops. And she's really good at chasing too. So I mean, this is going to be a big chase. There's the fear going out onto her, and now Alistar is coming up as well. But it does not look like they're going to be able to catch him. Looks like Nocturne's going to be able to get away. Morgana pinging, and he's coming. And Saintvicious does need to be careful with that Oracle. He does not want to lose that. Ezreal actually doing quite a bit of damage on the Corki. Corki is going to be forced to go back. There's the ultimate coming out, but it's not going to hit anybody. Kind of missed completely. But this does force them. Corki to kind of play more safely, and they're going to lose yet another tower.
Red team's
Corki and Ezreal's just going to keep on pushing. I mean, they have not met any resistance bottom yet. They have the ward coverage to keep doing it, and they've just been like okay to keep doing things. If we look at CS, 110, 187. I mean, it hasn't changed. But here comes Nautilus coming around. Daydream is sitting in this brush right now. Here comes the hook onto Sona. Sona taking so much damage. Also, Ezreal, Daydream doing so much damage, is completely bursting him down. Wow. So 1-for-1 exchange, but the shutdown is going to Tristana, and honestly, that was much more worth it for red team. I say that's blue team lost her to carry. Riven's going to catch Morgana out of position. Lands a dark bind on Riven, going to shut her down in her tracks, but Soraka is now out of position, and Soraka is definitely going to go down. I don't know what happened there, but it looks like he got knocked back into the team. Looks like he was headbutted, so unfortunate for him. Well, Nocturne's still AFK pushing top. I mean, it's really a nuisance. Riven's forced to keep constantly going back, but she's playing it very well by constantly like assisting her team and then running back up top to go get the farm. So she's doing it very well. Nocturne hasn't done too much damage onto this tower, and Nocturne needs to start getting into team fights, or else he's not going to do much for his team, and he's going to help him lose this game. Ezreal did get shut down, and that's just not something you want to happen right there. I mean, Ezreal losing all that money to Tristana. Tristana now has 6 kills, 6, 3, and 1. She has a lot of gold. Has that DFG, has a couple Doran's played, but now Nautilus is going to be getting caught out of position. Nautilus is not in a good area right now. Nautilus does get pulverized. The headbutt is going to come next into the wall. Oh, Tristana is actually going to knock him over the wall, and he's going to flash away. But still, he's still not in a safe position. They are caught between a rock and a hard place. Riven is also there. Tristana's actually going to flash over the wall and chase him. This will allow Nocturne to escape. And so I don't agree with that. I think Riven would have been able to get that kill regardless. And I think maybe Tristana could have focused on Nocturne a bit more. I don't know. But they did get the kill onto him regardless. So good job for them. Here comes the Ezreal ultimate. Not going to hit anybody. There's a giant toenail. That's just going to go to waste. Ezreal is pushing bottom, so he's going to punish them for not staying bottom. He's trying to do everything he can to make the situation better, forcing Corki to come back. And he's going to go back, probably pick himself up a new item. He has 1100 gold. He's got his Infinity Edge as well. He has his Zeal. He has so much gold. I mean, he didn't go back in forever, but Riven's actually coming down here. Going to be cutting off Nocturne. Nocturne's not going to have any idea, and it might be too late for him to notice. He tries to get the fear off, but the damage from that is just so much. The fear is going to go and make her run away. So good job for him, but he is forced to use Ghost. So, I mean, he does lose a summoner as well. I don't think Riven had to use Flash. Riven did not have to use Flash, so her Flash is still up. But now blue team doing a good decision here. So you're making sure to secure this blue, because the blue is just so important, especially these games, not giving it to the other team. But Riven is coming down. She's going to get caught up by 4 people. Not a good time to face check that bush. And Haypod actually using a nice flash over the wall. He's going to be able to get out of here. A-okay. Morgana trying to flash as well to catch him, but it's just not going to work. I think she did use her ultimate. Yes, she did. I know Corky's the one who's going to be pushing bottom, forcing Ezra to come back to lane. And everyone's going to start going back and starting to farm again. Tristana is going to get caught by a ward. She might be getting cut off soon. They are pinging onto her. But Ezreal knows that Tristana's burst is better than more damage than he can handle. But here comes Nautilus trying to cut her off. I'm not sure why they didn't come sooner. And she's just going to be able to hop away. She's not going to be able to. She's not going to die unless Nautilus manages to land his ultimate. There he goes. Manages to land the hook. There's the snare. There's the ultimate. And Daydreaming is going to go down, hopping away. But it's not going to be enough. Ezreal managing to get one last auto attack off, using his ult to even farm. So Daydreaming not having a good reaction time there, in my opinion. So he will go down. Give up yet another kill to Ezreal. So Ezreal's starting to look very good. He's sitting on about 2,000 gold, and man, he's got the most. I think he's got the most gold out of everybody. 9,200 gold is quite a bit. Now we have Riven here, and Riven's coming in with the ultimate. She might be able to catch him. Does not manage to land the stun though. So Nocturne's going to be able to get away. Meanwhile, it looks like Nautilus wants to try and do this dragon, but they do not have Ezreal or Soraka there. So you don't really want to try and do it without them. I don't see any ward coverage, though, for red team. Does he have an oracles? No, there is no oracles for blue team. So I'm not sure why there's no wards on there for red team. So the red team should know, but blue team's going to take it anyways. And Riven is just still sitting there. They know that Nocturne's going to keep on pushing. And so Riven's going to come here and try and help her team. She does grab a GA, and that's going to be a good buy for her. Riven is just so strong right now with that Bloodthirster, and getting that Guardian's Angel on top of it makes her kind of not a good target you want to focus, as she's just going to come back to life. But I mean, you still have to kill her, so I mean, it's like wasted time. Like, attacking her allows her team to do some damage. And here comes Tristana. Tristana just killing minions, not even caring about it. But here comes Alistar. Alistar using the zone, is not letting the headbutt pull combo, and he's going to get hooked back to his team. He's forced to ultimate away, and Riven is going in there doing tons of damage, but she's just taking so much damage. That GA is going to go down, and Daydream is in there. Ultimate away, but Daydream is not taking a lot of damage, but he does manage to help get 2 kills. And now Riven's coming back. Alistar, looks like Tristana actually went down. Nocturne coming in. Landing Fear onto Corky. Saintvicious now getting very low, and he does go down now getting very low. Riven's going to be able to pick up that kill. Ezreal's now in trouble. Corky's going to be able to kill him. But Riven is super scary still, but no, Nocturne's going to be able to do it. No, there's the shield and the stun, and they're going to be able to pick up the ace. Wow, Riven doing a nice job there surviving, utilizing that Guardian Angel to the fullest, utilizing her shield and all of her skills. That Bloodthirster definitely helped her there. I think she has full stacks now. Yes, she definitely has full stacks. So they're going to be able to pick up this tower, maybe even the second one if they're fast enough. But it looks like no, they're just going to ping back or don't want to risk it. It's very good not to get too greedy. They're going to get some free damage on there. They can push other lanes. Someone definitely needs to push out top lane. But now there's a problem now. Morgana just got her Zhonya's. And Morgana with Zhonya's is just super insanely annoying. I mean, giving a Soraka Zhonya's, I mean, not a Morgana Zhonya's, is just like, She comes in, she ults, and then her flash will be up in the next fight as well. What the heck, I didn't do that. And we'll be up in the next fight as well, and we'll just allow her. And you see everybody just buying items. Nautilus did grab a Shirelia's. Soraka finally got the Oracles. Ezreal getting his Trinity Force. And Alistar even getting a Frozen Heart, which will help him as well, because it helps against Nocturne, it helps against Ezreal, who gets increased attack speed for every time he attacks. It's a pretty good passive, actually. I like that passive on people. And along with that Trinity Force, he's going to be able to dish out quite a bit of damage. So Ezreal looking very good. Corky getting that kill is going to help him bring him back into the game. He does have his IE, but here we go. Saintvicious actually in the cat yacht went out of position. Now here comes Tristana. Tristana trying to do as much as she can, but she is scared of Morgana. She does not have her ult. She does have her. Yeah, she does not have her ultimate. She does not have her burst. She probably would have gone in on that if she did have her burst. So the yacht went able to get out of there. A-okay. With that, he is sitting on 3 gold per 5s. And then now Tristana's got a Rabadon. Oh god, she's so scary. Now Saintvicious coming in, trying to do as much as he can. I don't know if he was going for a headbutt pull combo, but it was not very good. Now Saintvicious in a horrible position. Oh, Morgana Dark finds a minion. Missing that opportunity there for an engagement. But Nautilus could have Shirelia's as well. I mean, it was a 4v5, 4v4 as well. Oh, he does land a hook onto Corky. Corky taking lots of damage. Just forced the Valkyrie out. They're going to turn their attention on to Riven. Riven does not have... Nautilus ulti. So Nautilus does not have his ultimate for the next fight. Oh, now it is Riven. Riven also ultied, so Riven's not going to have the same amount of damage as she would have normally. Now I'll start trying to heal up, killing some minions, so he's actually kind of cut off, out of position there. Morgana missing a Dark Mighty, barely just going in between everybody. Been trying to poke down this tower, but Alistar is behind him. He's going to flash headbutt into the wall. There's a nice big gigantic shield onto Nautilus. Nautilus is able to take so much damage. Red Koopa's coming in. Morgana's going to ult. There's the Zhonya, rendering her invulnerable. Going to land on 3 people, and that's going to be able to be enough to kill Alistar. Everyone's going to turn their attention on the Riven. Riven's going to take so much damage, but the shield's going to be enough. Not going to be... the shield is going to save her life. Ezreal trying to do what he can to put everybody else low, but I mean, they're most likely going to be able to get this tower. They will be able to pick this up. As Corki and Sona do not have the health to try and stop it, so they're going to be able to pick this up for themselves and then continue their push down the lane. Maybe even get some nice damage onto this next tower. Looks like they want to. Soraka's going to do it by herself. Just chuck some bananas at that thing. Huh. Do you always fight so poorly? And then they're going to steal red buff. So Ezreal's going to get himself yet another red buff. This is a quarter of the way out, or like almost 3/4 of the way out. We get a nice refresh onto that. And this will probably be an open time for Baron. Is the 28-minute mark. Sona does have her oracles, so they're probably going to see team starts trying to set up around Baron. Maybe even Dragon, but I'm not sure when Dragon's coming up. And Ezreal's just going to keep on farming. He is sitting on 1,300 gold. I mean, I don't know if he can buy anything really. Probably gets them a little more damage. Maybe he wants to go Last Whisper. I don't know. We'll have to see what he decides to go for. And the other team is starting to get some armor, getting a little bit of tankiness. You got GA. Yeah, you have GA and Frozen Heart. So maybe he wants some more attack speed, maybe some armor pen. Last Whisper might be a good item choice at this point. We'll have to see what he decides to go. Maybe even a Guardian's Angel, as you know, he is a very important person in this fight. So let's see. He goes back. Let's see what he's going to decide to actually pick up. Just pick up a pickaxe, so yeah, it's most likely Last Whisper. That's what I want to say. He was deciding for himself, looking at people's items. So I definitely agree with that choice. And the Oracle's actually going to catch 2 wards in the brush. So nice clear from Meowin. He's going to be able to clutch 3 wards now. So yes, as I was saying, like they're going to start clearing wards. And yes, you see Red Team reacting like, oh man, they're clearing wards. Just got to start pinging on to Baron. Got to start taking that out. And there's the wards coming out yet again. And they just need to keep on going. Nocturne is pushing up top, forcing people to start coming up top, but Riven is just might engage on this. Tristana is there as well, and Nocturne is now in a horrible position. There's the ultimate, and Ninja could cost them this team fight here. Oh man, Ninja getting caught out of position super hard, trying to help his team by pushing, but then he just gets caught out. And now this may allow Baron attempt from Red Team, but Red Team looking like they don't want to do it. They still don't want to fight this just yet. They want the burst from Tristana. Tristana definitely has that burst to instantly get rid of Ezreal, and getting rid of Ezreal is just so critical right now. Or knocking back Morgana. Morgana is just such a target right now, just because she has that Zhonya's now, and she's even looks like she's going for an Abyssal as well, and gonna give her like some pretty good amount of tankiness while giving her damage as well. And I like that item. And it's the ultimate coming out. Let's watch it. Let's just watch it. Hits Dragon, and then minions. Only grabbing a couple minions, so not a very good ultimate, actually. So that was kind of a waste of an ultimate. But now Corki's got his Phantom Dancer, and he's going to start doing lots and lots of damage now. Infinity Edge Phantom Dancer is a very good combo. Allows you to do damage despite being behind. Allows you to help catch up in the damage. Ezreal, of course, sitting on Infinity Edge, Trinity Force, and that's really what he likes to do. I mean, you get enough I think you get enough passive attack speed from its passive where it doesn't really matter. I mean, increases attack speed by 10%. For 6 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. That's what, 50% attack speed. Like, what the heck? That's a pretty good passive, you know, during team fights and stuff. So, you know, we'll probably see that be coming into play. Utilizing that, I mean, it's attack speed from Trinity Force. So I mean, that's 30% attack speed plus 50% more. That's pretty good. So I mean, that's fine. He's attacking at 1.5 already. Corki's attacking at what? 1.4, even less than Ezreal when he's got stacks. So. No, he doesn't even have stacks. Yeah, it does. Okay, 1.4. But, I mean, blue team going to take down this dragon. Nautilus is just, I mean, Nocturne just being such a pain up top. Just constantly split pushing. It's just been so annoying. I mean, yes, he's died several times because of it, but, and just constantly forcing red team to come up here. But it looks like he's going to get caught yet again. There comes the ultimate actually out for Riven. He does ghost. There's the Shurelya's coming out. There's the knockup, and Nocturne's not going to be able to get away now. Here comes the Qs. Some more flashes coming out for everybody, man. There's so many flashes, and Ninjakin's actually going to get away. And now blue team's going to Shurelya's try and catch Corki, but it's just not going to be enough. I don't think Nautilus uses ultimate. Where's Nautilus' ultimate? No, he did not use his ultimate. I wonder why. I mean, they probably could have caught Corki out there. They knew 3 were top. Nocturne actually used it, forcing it. The 2 summoners out. I mean, Alistar. No, actually, Alistar didn't use Flash. Sorry. Only Riven used Flash. So, my bad. But forcing Riven to use Flash, that's pretty good. I mean, if she gets caught out of position, that's just not going to be a good time. And, this is not a good time. Oh, man. Ezreal went back right in front of Red Team. And so now, Red Team knows that Ezreal is not there. This could be a horribleness. Red Team, let's see if Red Team decides to take advantage of this, and they are completely pushing it, but Ezreal's getting back pretty quickly, so I guess it's going to be okay. And Saintvicious laughing at everybody. But I mean, I don't know who, if it goes to a poking battle, I mean, Corki's got good poke, Ezreal's got good poke, Nocturne's got decent poke, and Morgana's even got pokes. I mean, you don't want to really going to get into a poking battle with blue team. But here comes Nocturne. Nocturne coming in, ulting in there onto 4 people, and everyone's just running away. He was the only one there. I mean, they could have tried to do something there. But here they come. Alistar now coming in, knocking up 2 people. Ninjakin's in a horrible position. Ninjakin's going to go down. Now Riven's going on to Soraka. Soraka's, looks like Morgana actually landing her ult only on Saintvicious. Looks like Tristana is trying to do as much as he can. Riven, meanwhile, takes down Soraka, and Tristana does manage to take down Ezreal. Looks like they are chasing on to Nautilus. Morgana dies to Riven in the meantime, and now Nautilus is the only one left. And that was a horrible engagement. Not sure what Nocturne was thinking there. The team was not there, and there's the ace, and that could be a Baron or a couple towers. And you see pinging onto towers. You see Saintvicious definitely wanted to take Baron, but I mean they can get an inhibitor off of this. So an inhibitor right now would be better than Baron. Would allow them to get Baron later. So definitely want to go for that inhibitor instead of Baron. Definitely agree with that decision. So Saintvicious, I think, made the bad call. Whoever corrected him made a good call. So good job, good call. And they might even be able to still get Baron. Yes, they definitely have the time. They can still go do Baron. They did that really fast, and Corki is going to do a lot of damage. Riven's going to do a lot of damage. He even has an Avarice Blade, man. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's not the right person. It's like, I'll start with an Avarice Blade. That's interesting. Go for Yomu's from even more speed. Like, oh man, just speed on Alistar is so ridiculous. So, I mean, whatever. They're asking for Corki to come, but I really don't think they need him that much. But you never know. But blue team is on their way. There is no wards on it, so they're not going to be able to really do anything about it. And they're going to be able to take that down, no problem. Calling everyone to go back. Oh, man. Yeah, they get out of there, no problem. Saintvicious has no mana. And they're all going to go back with a hefty amount of gold each. We got 2,100 on Riven. You got 2,100 on Sona. You got 2,300 on Alistar. 1,500 and on... Oh, wait. Sorry, 2,300 on Corki, not Sona. Oops. So they're going to be able to pick up their items. Let's see what Corki decides to buy with all that newfound gold. He had a... Yeah, he does pick up now a Last Whisper. Last Whisper, so good. Such a good item. And Ezreal did pick up his Last Whisper as well. Not too sure when he got it, but it looks like he's going to grab a Vampiric Scepter for some lifesteals. He definitely needs it. And Nocturne's not getting very tanky. I didn't really notice his items. He's got a Warmog's Atmos, and I definitely like that build on him. It makes him pretty tanky. And he'll dish out quite a bit of damage, and it looks like he's going to go for some magic resist now. Maybe he'll go for a blue one. Dang it, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. The blue chest. The magic resist chest and mana regen and health regen. Why can't I remember what it's called? Oh my gosh! Having a horrible brain fart, but oh well. You guys know what I mean. Force of Nature. There we go. Got it. I remembered. Good job, James. I'm so proud of you. But it looks like they are going to be pinging on the dragon, but I think it just got taken. Wasn't paying attention too much. I'm going to start speeding this up since this game looks like it's going to be winding down to this next team fight. We're just going to follow Daydream in here. Nah. No, let's follow Alistar. Alistar is definitely the one who's been engaging in these fights. Alistar is starting to come middle. Looks like they want to stop the mid tower from pushing, but they need to do something with this Baron. They haven't really been doing anything with it. They're kind of wasting it. It's halfway gone already, and they haven't done anything with it. Ezreal, blue team's doing a good job, constantly pushing out the lanes, but now here we go. Alistar is coming in onto Ezreal. There's the headbutt into the wall. Here comes the pulverize. Actually, he's doing quite a bit of damage onto him, but now Nautilus is here to help him out. The ultimate, this will buy time for Corki to come. Soraka is coming down as well. He's going to get some heal on them. Did he force the flash out of Ezreal? Ezreal, no, did not flash, just arcane shifted. So there's that. Nocturne is top again. Looks like he's going back. He knows his team needs the help, but they're going to be able to take down this bottom tower very easily. And that's yet another tower for the blue team. So finally utilizing that Baron to get something out of it. It's almost only got a quarter of it left. So not getting the most out of the Baron that they could. They did get a couple buffs, but not really utilizing the control of the game that they had from that. Actually, Nautilus finding a good hook on there. Alistar actually coming and knocking back, but Tristana's taking so much damage. There's the Nocturne ult onto it. She tries to flash and jump away, but it's not going to matter. So Corky's out of this fight. Daydreamer is now in a horrible position. The exhaust is actually going out onto Nocturne. Nocturne's still chasing onto Daydreamer. Meanwhile, Nautilus and Ezreal are doing as much damage as they can to Riven. Nocturne looks like he did take down Tristana. He turns his attention out onto Sona, but here comes Alistar to try and help. Riven's now dead. So, I mean, Sona and Alistar, they lost. I mean, the red team lost that fight with Baron. Good. I mean, Corky getting caught horribly out of position by that Dark Bind, just taking so much damage. Not something you want to do, and I don't think Alistar is going to be able to get out of this. He tries to use his Unbreakable Will, but the fear is going to land anyways. And here comes the Shirelia's out. There's the headbutt. He has no mana left. Sona doing everything she can in her power, but it's not going to be enough. Now Sona is in danger. Can they catch her? Sona does have a lot of speed thanks to her E ability. What's it called? What is it called? What is it? Dang it. What is it called? Song of Clarity. I don't care anymore, though. It's the purple one. You guys know what I mean. So, wow, blue team actually turning that around. Really showing, oh my god, like, that was a good fight for them. They caught Corky with a good Dark Binding. I mean, it was a good fight for them. I'm going to speed it up now. And it was just such a good fight for them that they just, this is like, it's anybody's game yet again. I mean, they have the damage with Ezreal. They went with Nocturne. Nocturne trying to get to that point where he's getting very tanky. You got a Banshee's Veil as well. But I mean, this next team fight definitely is going to decide it. Whoever wins this next team fight will most likely win the game. Unfortunately, blue team does have an open inhibitor, and they have barely any base towers. But I mean, red team does have all their base towers already, and even some outer towers. So I mean, our team is in a slightly better spot thanks to towers. But it is only a 1k gold lead, but here they come. Here comes blue team. Alistar is not back yet. Is he going back? Yes, he is coming back, though. But it might not be in time. They might be able to do enough damage to take down this tower. They knew Alistar was bottom, and yes, it's going to be enough to take down this tower. Haypot is trying to do the damage, but he's going to get caught in a Dark Bind and get taken lots of damage. He does not have his Guardian Angel anymore. Why is he trying to fight this? He's going to get caught in the Soul Shackles, and he's going to go down. Morgana's actually now taking lots of damage. Here comes Sona. Sona is forced out of the fight. Corky gets hit by Dark Binding. He's going to go down. Ezreal picking up the double kill. Saintvicious is in the middle of all of them, using his Unbreakable Will to try and mitigate all the damage he can, but it's not going to be enough. He is going to go down, and Ezreal is going to pick up a triple kill, and that's most likely going to be the game, as Ezreal will take down everybody with all that damage he has. He even got the GA still up. So blue team, Corky getting caught, just really costing him the game there. I mean, the red team was definitely in control of the game, and then they just lost it. So good job to blue team for that. But actually Alistar coming, Tristana coming and doing what she can, but she's just going to trade there. Now Sona's out of position. Sona's going to be getting caught. There's the stun from Nautilus, I mean the snare from Nautilus, and then that's just going to be the end of that. So they are going to be able to pick this up now, hit this on there, and that's going to be the game. And wow, I am very surprised that blue team actually came back from that. I mean, really, just shows how badly one mistake can just cost you the whole game, just completely. And I feel like I almost feel bad for Corky for getting caught there, just taking so much damage. But good job from blue team, utilizing the mistake from red team to really win the game there. So I mean, good job from them. I mean, everybody makes a little bit of mistakes. A lot of people go getting caught. I mean, Nocturne was split pushing top and got caught a couple times. Riven got caught out a couple times by the enemy team. I mean, Corky and Sona were like completely losing their lane at the beginning. I mean, Ezreal was definitely in a commanding lead with his gold count. I mean, let's just look at his final amount of gold. There we go. Like, his final gold count was, 17,000 gold. I mean, nobody was like really close to that. Closest one was Nocturne, 15,000, because he was able to just kept AFK pushing the whole time. And he had those gold per 5s running, so I mean, he was able to catch up in gold to Riven, even pass her. So I mean, good job by Nocturne, really using that, getting the shutdown gold, using his gold per 5 gold, and really coming out on top in the end with that split pushing mentality. I mean, the dragons, I forgot who really had control of the dragons, but I mean, somebody had. Obviously, blue team had some decent control of dragon, and you get dragon, because I mean, they were able to keep up, like, even though they were like starting to fall behind. They were able to keep up in that aspect. So I mean, good job by them. Unfortunate for Red Team getting caught out like that. Poor Corky. Definitely was not his game. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.